The following program has been generously funded by the Patterson Foundation. This book is cool.
Welcome to This Book is Cool. My name is Beth Duda, and I'm the director of the Suncoast Campaign for grade level reading. Today, we have a book that features a modern sports legend. The book is called Salt in His Shoes, Michael Jordan in Pursuit of a Dream. And it was written by Michael Jordan's mother, Deloris Jordan, and one of his sisters, Roslyn M. Jordan. Today, we have a special guest with us to talk to us about why he thinks this book is cool. This guest plays basketball also. His name is Cedric Hameed. Hi, Cedric.
Hey, Beth, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us today. I know that playing basketball was a very important part of your life as well.
It was. I did it for over half my life. I even had the pleasure of playing against Kobe Bryant in high school. Had a chance to actually play against a lot of NBA players in high school. A lot of my friends made it to the NBA. So basketball has always been near and dear to my heart, for sure.
I was fascinated by his story because I think if somebody ends up being, one of the best in the world at something, we think that maybe the path to get there was easy. But this book makes me think it wasn't easy.
Not at all. And especially when you think about, I think it's something when anyone tries to do anything in life and they realize that it takes effort. Sometimes you can realize that it's really hard, and it's not just really hard physically, but sometimes it can be hard inside too, to say, how can I become better at something, especially when you don't know how to do it? And to see him thinking that for him to be better, he had to be taller. How can you make yourself taller, right? And then that's where the whole magic of his mom and the shoes and the fact that she was just trying to instill him to have faith and practice first, just by having him think about salt. And that took his mind off of what he couldn't be, which was taller, but what he could do is work harder.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I liked that too, that his mom told him that, she would sprinkle salt in his shoes and that would help him to get taller. But then she also made sure that he ate nutritious food and got enough sleep and did all of the health things that truly would help him to grow taller. But the one ingredient is that it takes time.
It takes time. And then for him, what I think he learned a valuable lesson is that he had to agree to his mom too, that he was going to listen to everything that she said. And I think when you're a child and you're trying to realize how to achieve something, one of the most important things you can do is listen. And he's also showing his mom that he wants to do something to get better. And I think once you start to develop that, he didn't even know he was developing a work ethic, right? He didn't know that he was developing a routine that was going to help him not only try to grow, but it was going to also help him in just being a better player all around. And I think that's the magic that mothers bring, especially to their children.
I love that his mom helped him and supported him. His brothers helped him and supported him. And all of that's important. But I also was struck that the key seemed to be that he helped himself. He practiced every single day.
Every day. And again, he didn't play with anybody else for a couple months too. He stayed by himself, practicing every day. And in his mind, he has to have something that's keeping him to practice every day the same way to get better, because that can be hard in itself. And the fact that he blamed himself for not being able to win a game. And the adversity in the book where it talks about the kid Mark, that was constantly his antagonist or his wall that was stopping him. And that's what he saw. One thing that I really got from the book that I thought was extremely important is that if his parents weren't around, the only voice he would have would be that negative voice, which would be Mark. And then at that point in time, he probably wouldn't have tried to play basketball again. And then when you can have someone, whether it's a parent or somebody else in your family that believes in you enough to tell you that you can overcome those negative words and use that negativity to help you get better at something. And it'll help build something in you that no one else can take away, which is your determination.
Yes, and I think we can all be disappointed at skills that we don't have, but we have to realize that we have to put the word yet after that. You might not be good at it yet, but that doesn't mean that you won't gain those skills in time.
And then even when they tried to get him to play again, he was not thinking that he was there yet, right? And then his dad had the conversation with him to tell him, like, Michael, it's already in you. You have to believe now that you have everything that it takes to do what you want to do. You practice, you're putting in the work. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself, exactly what you said. And then his yet was created because he took action. And then the results were amazing for him. Now be considered to be one of the greatest players that have ever lived because he learned how to work through the failure.
And I love the fact that his mother wrote this book to help inspire other children, not just people who want to play basketball, but any of us who are, given a situation where we need to improve our skills in order to meet the goals that we have. I think she's given us some wonderful advice and in a story that's very interesting to read and beautiful to look at.
Oh, I love the book. I love the story. I love all of the illustrations in it as well. You can see the determination, you can see the struggle. Everything about it was inspiring.
I wonder what that would feel like to have your mother write a book about you. That must be pretty cool.
Now, my mom wrote a book about me. I don't know the story she would tell. I'd be kind of nervous about it.
Well, it's always great to see you. Thank you for talking to us about this book. And keep reading over the summer. I know I'm going to.
Thank you for having me, Beth. It was a pleasure. Bye.
Talking about this book, Salt in His Shoes, with Cedric Hameed, was inspiring. Think about that. What are the things in your life that you want to get better at? And how can you get that determination to practice every day and improve your skills? If you can let the yet be the motivation, there are very few things you won't be able to accomplish. Now, Deloris Jordan, Michael Jordan's mother, included some great words in this book for our word bank. The first word is the word disappointed. Disappointed. That means sad or displeased because someone or something has failed to fulfill our hopes or our expectations. The next word is the word teasing. Teasing. It's intended to provoke or make fun of someone, sometimes in a playful way, but very often it hurts somebody's feelings. Our next word is dashed. Dashed. Dashed means to leave quickly. And our final word for our word bank is the word determination. Determination. That means a firmness of purpose. Resoluteness. That means to think that you're going to do something and then to follow through on that. To really do it. What do you think our activity is going to be today? A book about Michael Jordan? You're right. It's all about basketball. Do you have a basketball? If you do, what we'd like you to do is to practice one of your basketball skills. It might be dribbling. You might practice your free throwing. You might practice your jump shot. You might practice passing. Passing in front of you.
That's it.
Also practice passing behind you. There's all kinds of skills that tremendous basketball players have. And the way they got those skills is by practicing.
Really close.
We hope that you will practice your skills. And if you do, we'd love for you to take a picture of you playing basketball and send it to us at connect@gradelevelreadingsuncoast.net. I think this book could inspire all of us to practice and to get better at the things we'd like to get better at. Books can open a whole new world to us. Remember, reading is the key to succeeding. Bye-bye for now, my friends.
Hey Dad, do you think I need Mom to put some salt in my shoes?
It couldn't hurt. Why not?
Like my